up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting into 7 Deadly Sins, episode 20. Last we left off in the Fields Factory. I feel like I sound like a radio host when I do that. Last we left off in the Fields Factory. Sunday. We had a whole background of Deanne and King, aka Harlequin. We also had a lot of stuff going down. Hendrickson was fighting Arthur. Meliodas shows up. We had the whole story with Helbram and the numerous situations that he's been in, taking on the form of a human, the distrust of humans from fairies, all that stuff. There's just so much going on. If you haven't seen that last episode, the reaction to the last episode, you gotta go watch it. It was crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead, jump into it. See what's going on. Hey guys, a lot of these anime reactions will be getting blocked, so make sure to go down to the description for a reaction link, or you can watch the full version over on Patreon. Holy pooperoni.
Oh my god, so we have another sin now.
We're at 6?
It's official. Like, we officially have them. And she looks really cool.
She does. She's very,
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her outfit does not leave a lot to the imagination.
No.
Holy damn, this was so good. And I kept saying, like, Guild Thunder has to, like, reconcile with them. And the fact, like, how he was holding Margaret's hand in there, and, like, she was like, you have to release yourself, and she went to jump. I was like, oh my god, like, it was just so much tension, so much happening.
Yeah.
And then the fact that he, like, freed him of that curse, and, like, the magic words, and, like, I was, oh my god, so well written, so good. So good. So good.
When you were just saying, like, he's got to be good. He's got to end up being good. And I've always been like, why is he, like, so, like, why is he still okay with this dude? Like, just, like, why?
F you for striking our video way back in the day. I'm so mad that we haven't been watching this all along. Like,
yeah.
Oh, this is such a good show. This is so good.
It's all good, though. We're watching it now.
Damn. This is like, you know, there's very few shows we get that are at, like, the level of, like, if we did, like, a tier list, you know, like, Attack on Titan's, like, S tier. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the stories, they just get to me, like, My Hero's, like, S tier, you know? Yeah. It's like some of the other shows, like, oh, they get me here and there. Like, oh, they're pretty good. They have good storyline. Yeah. This is a freaking S tier show. Like, this show has feel factory moments, like, where it just got you going. The fight scenes are crazy. The characters are awesome. Like, holy crap. Damn.
Yeah. Aww.
I don't even know.
They're so in love.
Oh my god.
Little Gil. And Margaret.
He was putting his life on the line for the person that he loves or whatever, so I did the same, because that's what a buddy does or something, you know, you gotta do it for a buddy. I'm like,
I freaking love this show. Yo, this is some good shit.
It's so good. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm at a loss for words. Yeah. And that rarely happens. Like, I just have so much happening in my mind right now that I'm like, all of the elements of the show are just so great. And it's like, I knew the Merlin thing because it was Arthur, and I'm like, it's probably, I remember calling that, like, way back when we were talking about that it was going to be with Merlin, because it's like, of course, it's Arthur, you know? Yeah. But isn't Merlin the one that screwed him over?
That's what I thought.
I'm trying to remember. There was some point in the story where he got screwed over by somebody, and I thought it was Merlin.
Yeah, I know, like, some of the sins weren't as, like, good as, you know.
Who's the last sin? I don't remember their name.
I don't remember.
I have to go look at the original intro.
Yeah. I thought we had a girl and a guy left.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we assume.
So we have Merlin, Meliodas, Deanne, Bond, King, and Gother. So we have one more. The one with the hands on its face, I keep wanting to be like, that's one. Because it looks exactly.
But that's the apprentice of Merlin. Yeah. Vivian, I think is what they said her name was. Damn.
Which actually, if you think about it, in the intro, it doesn't have Merlin.
Well, yeah, it has
It's
7 people.
Vivian.
That's not Vivian. It's just someone who looks very similar to Vivian. Maybe Vivian got their gear or like armor idea.
So does Merlin look like Vivian whenever
Maybe
she's
when
like...
they armor up. Because also
Exactly.
there isn't the ball. There's
Yeah.
like that ball. And Vivian doesn't use that.
Yeah.
Vivian has that
I'm just
freaking
saying,
bear
I
claw.
bet in that lineup that is the Merlin. Like,
Merlin,
is,
yeah.
is
Well, because the other one's got that giant axe or something.
exactly, yeah.
Holy
I think the other one was
pooperoni.
male.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought we were missing one guy, one girl.
Mhm.
Said.
Because Gother was drastically different than what we expected. Because we
Oh,
expected
yeah.
that wandering giant. you know?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I freaking love whenever we meet a new sin. Like, it's so cool.
I love whenever new characters are brought in general. Like
And what is
I
this
love
sin?
character variety. The boar sin.
Boar. And what does boar mean for a sin?
I don't know. They probably said it too, but I don't know which sin it is.
Yeah.
Well, what do we have left? We had gluttony, maybe?
Gluttony was Gother.
Is Gother gluttony? Oh, maybe. So who is left? Lust?
Maybe. Because
looks like
she's
it.
got hearts on her outfit. Yeah.
Looks like it. So then what is the last one we have left?
Wait, no. No, lust was Gother.
Yeah, so maybe
Because
then
lust, it was
she's-
like bloodlust. Remember we had that conversation.
Yeah. So then
Sorry.
maybe it's
I had a list wrote down somewhere.
yeah, but that would have been so long ago. Because what is this? There's greed is Bon,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, it's the easy one.
Wrath is Meliodas.
Mhm.
What is Deanne?
Deanne is...
Because sloth is king.
Sloth is king. Deanne...
I can't look it up because
What's pride?
I don't know.
Who is pride?
I don't know. Because the ones that'd be left would be pride, greed, and what? And lust.
Greed is Bon.
Or yeah, it'd be pride, lust, and what?
Envy.
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 Is greed. Envy is greed. It's the same thing.
Not in Full Metal.
Oh yeah, they are different. Because it's technically avarice. Is greed is avarice.
Yeah, we're in line. We're like,
Yeah,
okay, so
I'm trying to remember.
what are the
Just
seven?
wait them down.
What are the
write,
seven
write
deadly?
down the 7 deadly sins.
If y'all don't want
It's
to watch
wrath.
this, then click off the video.
Yeah, is wrath,
Hold on. Okay.
pride,
Pride,
gluttony,
gluttony,
sloth, envy, greed, and lust.
envy, greed, lust. So we have greed for sure is Bon.
Yeah.
Sloth for sure is king.
Wrath for sure is Meliodas.
Is Meliodas.
And you said lust was Gother, right?
Lust, I believe, was Gother, right?
So it leaves us.
I
who
feel
else?
like Deanne
Deanne?
was envy. I felt like she was envy.
She might have been. I don't know.
Can we not Google that?
I can't Google. I can Google.
Google
I
who is
can't.
what. Okay,
I don't want to Google anything that's gonna be like
you can't Google
no,
who is envy in
no, because it might lead to something that shows all of them.
Okay, Google.
It doesn't matter how direct you do it.
Deanne.
It doesn't matter how direct
What
you do
sin
it.
is Deanne in?
Okay, and then the first thing that comes up is a list that'll say,
Deanne dies
here's
or
the
something,
list.
yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It could literally be anything.
I must know.
That's why you can't Google that.
And we're
type of
actually
stuff.
recording this like on like the 9th of September, and this will not be even posted
Yeah.
on even Patreon until like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So
It's the 8th of September.
so
Close enough.
we're not gonna know for a while.
Well, we're gonna watch the next episode still,
Oh yeah.
but so we may know what Merlin is, but still, I don't know what Deanne is and Gother.
I feel
for
like
sure.
Deanne. Gother is for sure lust.
I think so, 'cause
I
we
remember
talked
us
about
having
that.
that conversation.
Yeah. I don't know.
So who?
But don't tell us in the comments what the
other
person
names
is.
are.
Yeah.
The other name, yeah. So we have. Okay, so we're wondering who Merlin and who Deanne
Yeah.
are.
I want to go back. I'm going to go back and see what they say for her. but I can't do it in the video because this is going on YouTube. Because I don't want to get struck for just like playing like 4 seconds of something.
Turn on subtitles and mute.
Alright, let's do this.
So yeah, we're, you know, trying to figure this out. And Little Gills laughs on the way.
Okay.
Vivian, Disciple Vivian.
Never thought she'd be with you. Here we go.
Arthur.
So this is Borson, but they don't say like what sin that is. I would assume gluttony would be the pig.
Yeah.
But is that what King is?
No, because King we know for sure is sloth.
Sloth, yeah. So she's gluttony then. Because you would think a boar would be gluttony, right?
Yeah, you would think.
So then that would leave pride, because I don't think Deanne has pride.
I think she's envy, because she's very envious of, you know.
Does that make sense? Does that leave us pride?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. I think Deanne is envy, and I think Merlin is gluttony. Because when I see, like, when you think of boar, you think of pig, you think gluttony.
And then I'm going to put Deanne.
So that leaves pride. But Bond seems super prideful. Like, but honestly, a lot of them could fit in the pride category, I would think.
Yeah.
But I think Bond just reminded us of greed from Full Metal.
Yeah, he isn't pride though, is he?
I don't think
Bond, we know for sure is greed.
I think so.
Because I remember there was like this whole like discussion. I'm like, what word am I trying to say?
There was this whole disco. There's this whole disco party, this whole disco.
Where it was like the voice actor from Bond and the voice actor from Greed are the same person, and they both are Greed. Yeah. Who they represent. So I looked into that, and I didn't find that to be true, but I may have just been looking into
I looked up the voice
things.
actors, and I didn't see it.
But anyway, I think that's it. I think Meliodas is wrath. Merlin's gluttony, King is sloth, Deanne is envy, Bond is greed, Gother is lust, and question mark on whoever's next is pride.
Okay, I think that's what it is.
I think that's what it is.
Y'all are like, who cares?
Y'all are like, whatever. Shut the F up. Y'all are stupid.
I mean, if they were, they're probably not even watching anymore.
Yeah,
but shout out to the real ones who are still watching. Shout out to y'all. Also, shout out to Taco Bell, because I really want some Taco Bell right now.
Oh my god, they have the best nacho.
Not a sponsor, but I would open lines of communication for Taco Bell sponsorship. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. It means the world. Shout out. I liked when I did that one time. Shout out to our patrons.
Dab.
But anyway, we'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.